Hey, it's Niela, and if you're nasty and you're watching my channel. So where do I start? Kind of feel like that Kylie Jenner meme, like my friends and we've done a lot of realization, like we've realized a lot of things. Whatever it is, I have and I haven't. Like things, it's just things that I'm kind of just reminding myself that I can't avoid it. Um, Not really avoid it, but kind of like, girl, you've been new this. Like, why? Why is it like a revelation right now? So, like I said last week, I was gonna start using this little sexy one here. Um, and it's definitely a lot better to read it than to listen to it, cause I don't know. I don't know. I guess I was very, not to say it's not the word ignorant. I was kind of like on the fence. There you go. I was kind of on the fence of reading it because of the whole like religious aspect of it. But now that I'm actually reading it and like seeing the words, that's not what she meant. So, yeah. Kind of enjoying it, but I feel like at least this first week and like the first, because they have like a intro and then the first week. So I read the intro and the first week, and that's what I did. What I worked on, and like had me this time last year read this part, it would relate a little more. I feel like I'm past that part of like, ugh, I don't want to create. Why should I even do it? This and that. Um, I know last week I was talking about how like I kind of didn't have any motivation to do stuff, but to be fair, I'm pretty sure it's just me being depressed. Not because I want to quit art. Like, obviously, like, there's a lot more I still have to do with this. So, and it's not like, oh, I think I suck or like, it's more like, yeah, why should I even do this if I'm just gonna be dead one day and like I'm insignificant? So like that was the point where I was last week. But yeah, like I read this and I was like, maybe so. Um it talks about the morning pages, which is basically a journaling 3 pages a day. I've been pretty good about it. Um so yeah, just you just write down, like, it's a stream of thought. Like, if you sometimes you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, um I have a lot on my mind already, or maybe you're one of those lucky people that don't have a lot on your mind, but like me, that I'm already like starting to think about like 500 different things at once as soon as I wake up. And like, not even in my sleep does my brain get rest. So waking up is like, it's like that meme, the trauma of waking up. That's me. This, like, the morning pages just gives you like a chance of just like kind of like meditating, where you just like try to be like no thoughts had empty, and you just like write whatever comes to mind, which, like I said before, I was really good at the morning pages. Like, I was doing that for a while, for like months. Um and yeah, like, I kind of, not a realization or epiphany, but I kind of had one of like just some feelings that I had. I was like kind of feeling, and like these like thoughts that I just had like like constantly in my head, just like going around and round and round and round. And like, I feel like admitting it to myself in my journal, like those feelings and like the whole situation, I was able to get it out because now I'm fine. I'm feeling good. It talks about the morning pages and like artist dates or art dates. I think that's what it's called. Which, I didn't get to do that. I kind of did and I kind of didn't. Simply because I didn't read the book. Mind you, like, I try to record everything and like try to have it ready Thursday, so then Friday I just edit and post. But I might just edit edit today and post tomorrow. But I didn't read this until Monday morning. I started the morning pages Thursday, but I didn't start reading like those portions until Monday. And I kind of played myself because I was like, "Ooh, I don't know how to set up this whole date thing for myself." So, because I couldn't leave the house, I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna take this time to just sit in my office and like just sketch." I just started like sketching ideas that I had for paintings um that I've been wanting to sit down and sketch. And I have like this huge sketchbook that I've had for when I was in architecture. That was a long time ago, girl. I was like, you know what? I'll take this one to like sketch actual paintings that I want to work on, and just worked on like these ideas that I've had. Obviously, the one that I wanted to start painting that I clearly did not start painting was the one of like the what's in my bag, what's in my purse of like today compared to the one that I did of like what would be in my purse when I was like fifth grade. And yeah, like I just sketched it out just to map more or less where I would want everything and like what exactly it is that I wanted to include. Right before I started sketching this, I had like not necessarily an epiphany, but kind of like an idea of like, like I already make my paintings pretty personal, but I want something to like at least pieces that are related to like I guess my upbringing or like my experiences in the physical world, not in my head. I wanted to make more pieces along those lines, which again, like the solo exhibition that I thought about that I was talking about last week that I have in my head, it's also based off of like growing up in Miami and the physical experiences I've had there, just like time progressing. And I was in the shower, and like it's funny because in the book it talks about how like when you're alone and all this stuff, these things come to you. And like that's why a lot of people get these crazy ideas in the shower or like right before sleep or like in bed or whatever. And yeah, I tend to get my ideas when I'm in the shower. That's why I think honestly, besides just like I like being like in the shower in the hot water, just having it fall on me, I get a lot of my ideas from there. Whether it's writing or drawing or whatever. Like usually when I'm in the showers when I get my ideas for things. I got this idea of like a moment in time. I just wanted to sketch it out so I can have that kind of ready to recreate on a canvas whenever I decide to like sit down and paint. And then after that, I spent yesterday and today, well, I spent this last week watching, not necessarily getting suggested this couple's podcast. They're called The Late Bloomers. And I relate a lot to like what they're speaking of, like whatever the episode's about. And again, not to say that I have ADHD, I don't want to self diagnose, but I'm pretty sure I do. And I don't know, just like listening to these like conversations, I'm like, yeah, that's me. So, I've realized just like again a lot of realization. I kind of realized that I am very rewards driven. Maybe not at work, but I do like getting stuff done like fast. So like with work, obviously I make sure I'm doing everything right, but I like to get all my stuff out of the way because in my head I'm like, oh, I get all my stuff out of the way, then I can just like focus on something else that's not work. And like in the off when I was in the office, I'd be like, I can get all of that done and then I can just like go for a walk or go to the kitchen and get a tea or something. And yeah, so I kind of realized I'm rewards driven. Not that I just realized, but like it kind of hit me in the head again. Like, hello, this is how you work. I made this chart thing, super cute. Yeah, I made a chart so I can like keep track of like my stuff. So I called it my reward system chart. And yeah, It's just keeping track of keeping track of like um just everything I want to get done or get through in like the month or whatever. Think of it like a little kid getting a star sticker. Like that's how I was imagining it. And like I remember in school whenever like teacher like, "Oh, do this and you get a sticker." Girl, I'm telling you, I was rewards motivated. So I think that's why I work so well with my parents. My parents will used to be like, "Sácame todo A y te doy un regalito cuando llega con el report card." Oh, every time I was getting A's and B's or straight A's, I was like, "¿Dónde está mi regalo? Quiero mi regalito." So maybe they developed that, but I know that works for me. So I decided every time I do, like, I don't know, like every time I exercise, I get a little star. I give myself a little star. I journal. I give myself a little star. I do something art related, whether it's like sketching or recording or painting or like whatever. Yeah, anything art related, I get a little star every time. So, yeah, we're gonna see how well this works for me. I already have three sad faces. At least from what I can remember. So, definitely doing a lot better now. I made a playlist called Mama a Gaga Behind You, and it's just like Lady Gaga songs that I feel like either like give me like a boost of confidence or like it's just like a beat where I feel like I can run with them. Mm, yeah, I can run with them. And the title is like that meme of like Mama a girl behind you or the sound. I don't know. I know my amongst my friend group on the FaceTime call, we're like, Mama, a girl behind you. If we're playing Fortnite, we're like, Mama, a Juice World behind you, like whatever. So I thought it was funny, like, ha ha ha, Mama, a Gaga behind you, like, girl, you better start running. So yeah, I was listening to that today and yesterday, and top notch, baby. It's so good. I guess that's all I can say. I'm definitely excited to see what week 2 holds for this. And yeah, maybe I'll take myself on my little art date on Saturday. We'll see. Cuz I know Easter's on Sunday and va a estar insoportable eso. I don't want to go out on Easter unless I get invited to eat, but I don't want to go out on Easter. I know this one wasn't much of a like an art vlog, but it is related to this and like I'm getting myself in order, baby. So I can't wait to see what week 2 holds for me. I'll probably start reading that later today or tomorrow. We'll see. I at least sketched, and that's what's important. Um, I've also been kind of like I know, like I thought I was gonna end here, but let me say this: I kind of have been wanting to mess with clay, so we'll see if um, maybe I'll make that my art date where I just set some time aside for myself and I just mess with clay. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe I will mess around with the foam clay if I don't leave the house. I'll probably do that Sunday if I don't leave, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're taking every day. We're taking it day by day. Oh my god, I totally forgot to say I started watching Modern Family and I am Manny. He's me.